Well, Mr. CrEvo, or whoever the hell you really are, your Wazoo station, that channel. I don't even know if you're just being a comedian or you really believe these things that come from the Bible. I want to know. I really do, because as well as you well know, if you're being sarcastic, if that's what it's about, then you're doing a good job. But be a little more, try to emphasize it a little more, give it a little extra oomph to a word or two, you know what I mean? You don't care though, because I think you actually do believe in this stuff. And that you try to sound as if you're learned, read, and intelligent in this crazy thing about the, the, the mathematical proof that God exists. Oh, the mathematical impossibility of evolution. You know what cracks me up is that all you Christians ever jump on anybody about is evolution. It's like you don't know anything else. I mean, you don't know evolution, obviously. Because if you did, you wouldn't be fighting over it. You wouldn't think it's an attack on your God thing you got going, your superhero. But being the schizophrenic superhero worshiper that you are, you can't help but think certain things that people do. It's not their fault. It's yours. You chose the delusion. You're the one who chooses to believe in the young earth and all that. And that evolution is mathematically impossible and blah, blah, blah. You started all that crap. All people like me, true, learned, degreed, we don't even, we look at all myths as myths. And, nothing better, nothing different. There are historical significance within certain myths that you have to find. But they're still myths. Even the Messiah myth, been around for thousands of years. I was doing some research and found that Dionysus, this Greek god, was born around December 25th. And his mother was a virgin who had made love with Zeus, I believe it was. It's actually or Hades. I can't remember which one. And he was born of a virgin because she wasn't a virgin. I mean, she wasn't a virgin. She was impregnated by a demon, a god. There's no real intercourse, so she was still a virgin. And just like you find in the Bible, same thing. And as a matter of fact, she made a little manger for him in the stable next to the place where they sleep. Because back in those days, they kept their animals and everything inside with them. They slept with them. Used them as warmth. You want to try to speak like as if you're a physicist or something. You're gonna have to excuse my speech. I am disabled. Okay, I have some problems with cognition and such. Not like you. I don't have any legs. Lost. Just wanted you to know you're not dealing with a dummy here. I mean, and even as stupid as I am, as unlearned. I mean, I have a degree, but it was gotten in a very nefarious way. Not that I didn't deserve it, however, I did pass the tests. I did go to the lectures. I did answer questions that were put to me. I performed experiments and such. I did all the stuff, the schoolwork. But they just didn't want to give me the sheepskin. You know how that goes. Anyway. So I'm like a paleontologist. Yeah. I'm one of those guys that likes to dig around for ancient life. See how the world started. We're talking about the real one, not the magic guy that went zap with all the magic and said, let there be light, and there was. And he divided the light from the dark, and he called it good. And this was the night. or something like that. You know how it is. Spouting off all kinds of stuff. And you're the type of people, you are the kind of person that will talk bad about, talk a bunch of shit about like Westboro Baptist Church. But if you actually read your damn Bible, they're not lying. They're the ones that are actually doing what that damn book says. That's how heinous the book is. Don't you get that? They're following the Bible word for word. And if you love that kind of a God, well, you got all kinds of troubles. You're probably going to end up schizophrenic. I just beg you that please do not tell your kids about this. Keep your horror stories to yourself. As much as I hope this was a comedian, a comic, and a scientist, I can't tell you mathematically, but from what I've seen and observed, there's just no reason to have a God. It's unnecessary, that crap is. I don't know how many people have tried to pray for me to get my limbs and stuff back. Prayer never works and all that. It's crazy. You guys all want to keep it. You're as bad as waiting for Xenu to come out of his volcano and take over the world. Yeah, that'll happen too, right? You gotta have respect for others' beliefs. Yeah, I'm really gonna respect that when some guy says, no, you don't have to kill your son. Don't worry about it. Tell you what I want you to do. And the angel, he's going, God, no, come on, man. Don't tell him to do that. God tells you, shut up. Okay, all you gotta do is slice a piece of your baby's penis off. And I need a taste of the first blood. And then your priest can do it after that. But everybody has to be cut like that. Your slaves, their sons after this. Your sons, your brothers, it's how it's supposed to be now. You guys need to really, really read that book. It's not all metaphor. They mean these things to happen, and they try to make them happen. And even nowadays, they put women in the ground and stone them to death for their archaic ritual. The Muslims, they're just the newest rendition of the same thing. The Spanish Inquisition was a huge blunder of the Catholic Church, killing people for being Jewish. The fuck is... What does that tell you? Here's another one. Not one Catholic from the Nazi army, which there were a lot of, by the way, including Hitler, not one was ever excommunicated. Why don't you ponder that for a while? All this crap. You don't come up with something by making assumptions in the first place. Because we don't believe the way you believe, so you can't do that. That doesn't help our conversation when you come into the conversation with your assumptions already there before you listen to any evidence. It's not right, impolite, and you gotta stop. That's my answer, though. And you know what? Your God, he's probably up somebody's ass right now, reaming it like he does. Fuck you and your God. But I want you to vote yes on Measure 74 if you're in Oregon. Yes on 74.